Hey guys, Carl Schuckert here, back with another episode of Apeing Shill. And this is my fun little episode where I get to go through projects and show you what I'm currently looking at in the NFT space. This is also part of the secretnftgroup.com, where you can get information, you can join our Discord group, you can learn all the nuances. If you're new to the industry, new to crypto and NFTs, we'll show you how to keep yourself safe. We'll show you how to set up wallets. We'll show you how to set up Discord. We'll show you all the little tricks and tips that you're going to need in order to move forward. All right, so let's go ahead and get into today's video right now. All right, guys, so I'm super excited about this project. Not only am I aping Shill for someone's project, but I'm aping Shill for a project that I'm involved in. And so I want to give you a little bit of a backstory before I get into the actual project itself. Now, back in November of 2021, a good friend of mine, Corey, said, hey, we should go meet up at this event in Las Vegas. They're going to talk about DAOs. At the time, I was doing a ton of research on DAOs. I was already in a couple of DAOs, which stand for Decentralized Autonomous Organization. And I'd been in them. I seen how like voting propositions happened. I saw how the level of decisions were made from them and how the leadership acted inside of them. And I was very intrigued at the time. So of course, I wanted to soak up as much information as I could in regards of DAOs. And little to my surprise, when we got there, I also knew that a couple of other people who were joining us in that project I already knew, and some people I kind of knew or I've heard about. And then there was obviously some people that I never met and I got to meet at this event as well. But there was 13, actually there was about 15 of us total who got together, but ended up being about, I think 13 or 14 of us who are the actual founding members of the project itself. But when we were back in Las Vegas in that room, we were in a high-rise room over at the Encore, the Wynn Hotel, which is where it was hosted. We came together and we used this really cool process called Agile. And I use it similar to something that I use with Kanban boards and stuff like that in my software development company. So I was very keen to see how that would work. But we use this like masterminding technique where we would take a bunch of ideas, throw them up on the board, and then we would actually come to conclusions using like a voting consensus to come up with all these ideas. In fact, I'll throw some pictures up or a little video up right here. You can kind of see how some of that worked right here. All right, so when we got together in Vegas, you know, a great group of people, great entrepreneurs, internet marketers, OGs from back in the day, all kind of buzzing off this incredible buzz of the market, of the NFT space, especially at that time. I mean, NFTs were so hot. Of course, I think that they're going to continue to be bullish. We're still so early in this thing. We're looking at like another 5 years to see how this thing revolutionizes everything and anything in the aspect. And if you don't know any information about that, make sure you go watch the first video in the secretnftgroup.com where I talk about NFTs and their use cases, because they're beyond just what we call a PFP or a profile picture JPEG, okay? That is just a key. It's an access to pass to get in. It also gives you voting rights in certain DAOs as well as tokens. But to go back into some more of the story, we all got together. We came up with this grand idea. We had two, final ideas that transpired there. The first one, we said, you know what? That one's not going to work, which happened to be one of my ideas, but that's okay. We said that's not going to work. And we decided to go with this sheeple concept because the word can be very derogatory, but it also can be very controversial. And not only that, because of our background and because of entrepreneurs, we're probably sitting in a room that had done, anywhere from $500 million to $1 billion in sales, maybe even more. Some people who were in major buyouts and some people who were part of mergers and acquisitions of huge companies. I mean, big business was in this room. I was a little fry guy in the room, but had a lot of ideas. I was definitely someone who was a little bit more educated when it came to the NFT and crypto space because of my, jumping into the space so hard like I have. And we came up with this idea of creating a token, creating a DAO, forming it as an organization in the state of Wyoming as an LLC, and doing all the legalities. We actually brought on an attorney who could look over all of our marketing content, look at our websites, look at everything, and just making sure that we're staying above the snuff as possible. And then on top of that, like I said, I'm in the project. So, whatever I'm showing you guys here, obviously do your own diligence, do your own homework. I'm not giving you investment advice, but I'm involved with it. So I'm very compassionate about what I'm going to show you guys here in just a second. So when we created the token, we created a Sheeple token, SHPL, which is on DAX and on Uniswap version 2. You can actually go there and purchase those tokens directly, and that'll automatically put you into our DAO where you will have, it's a governance token, which gives you voting rights to some of our major decisions that we have to make. And a lot of decisions are usually made on things that cost over $1,000 to do that. On top of that, we had some major backers and funders who provided liquidity within our own token. So they actually bought and staked LP directly into our token. We're going to continue to grow that as well, which is pretty fun. But we created these foundational pieces, I feel like, that are missing from a lot of projects. And then on top of that, we said, hey, you know what? Let's dox ourselves. Let's just tell the people who we are. We're business people. We like to follow through with what we're going to build. We want to build this amazing roadmap that's going to follow from there. Now, fast forward a little bit. We've had like 3 events since then. And not only that, but we do a weekly call as well as an AMA that's coming. We already started doing them, but you can learn more about that. I'll show you guys that in just a minute. But we do our weekly calls. We had some meetings, and we formed this sort of like educational firm that's sort of on top of all of our projects that we're building underneath there. And our main project is now called the Black Sheep Renegade. And what happened on that next time we got together in Vegas, and then the next time was going to be in Miami. But when we got together in Vegas, we said, hey, you know what? None of us really resonate with being a sheeple, right? Like, who does, right? It's derogatory. So we didn't, but we said, you know what? We like the token idea. Let's keep the token name. We've already created. It's got liquidity. It's got all the stuff. We're going to keep the DAO called the Sheeple DAO, and we're going to keep that stuff going. It's just basically the layer that's on top of this. But we identify more as black sheep, and it's so true, guys. I have been a black sheep my whole entire life. I've never done things by the way the system tells you to. Your parents, your grandparents tell you need to get a job, go to college, get a good paying job, buy a house, create a retirement nest egg, and all this stuff, utilizing all these vehicles and systems that you don't even totally understand going into them. Come to find out later on, some of them are good, some of them are not so good. I take a different approach to things. I've always been this way. When it comes to anything. I mean, I am definitely a team player, which is awesome as well, but I like working with other black sheep members, people who think and see things on different angles that you're not all seeing them in, and then kind of coming together and combining those strengths together. And so that's what happened with the Black Sheep Renegade. We said, you know what? We all want to be black sheep. We are black sheep. We're not sheeple. We don't think even our following need to be sheeple. And even if some of them are, we want to help convert some of them into this black sheep, sort of this black sheep idea, right? And even black sheep has been considered a derogatory term, but I'm looking at that as a positive thing because we added the word renegade at the end, because I think we're all renegades. We go against the system. And that's what I love about this decentralized system of cryptocurrency, is that it's decentralizing everything. It's going to decentralize almost everything. Of course, now the big players, the big money, the big businesses are starting to jump into it because they're seeing their audience leave some of the major platforms, like even platforms like Facebook, which is a platform I'm building on. I have software built on top of, but I'm seeing these things changing, and we just got to adapt and make these changes as well as we see them. And that's why I'm telling you guys, if you're a black sheep, you want to come with me, okay? If you identify as a black sheep, you need to come with us. You need to stand with us. You need to be proud to be a part of us, because this could be the next blue chip project out there. Mainly, I mean, of course, the roadmap is awesome, the utility is awesome, but besides those things, just to be able to identify as a black sheep and be proud of being a black sheep is this new course and direction we want to go. Now, of course, behind the scenes, and part of our utility is we're developing more of an educational arm that'll help financial literacy, and we also want to contribute and give back to mental health awareness, okay? We want to give back to that. We see that as a major problem, and it's also going to be a great way for us to help create and be a part of this massive awakening that's already been spawned off and is already happening, okay, guys? So let's go ahead and jump into some of the pages and stuff that I want to show you. What I'm so excited about and why we're going to be taking this thing even further, and why you need to come and jump on board. We've definitely invested, at least hundreds of hours into this thing at this point. We've invested tons of money into this thing, and we've put together some amazing partnerships that are going to be announced as well as we continue to grow. And some influencers and all kinds of stuff is happening behind the scenes. So you guys are kind of getting in early, and I want you guys to have the opportunity to get whitelisted, and we're going to give you some stuff just for joining us and being a part of the group. So let's go ahead and dive in right now. All right, so as you can see, this is our page. It's on blacksheeprenegade.com. It's got some really, really cool art. I think it definitely encompasses the thought and the feeling of what a black sheep is when you kind of look at these. I will mention we have a whole bunch of other ones coming out as well. These were just kind of the first versions that we were able to put up. But we've got them here. The logo is sick. Fantastic job has been done there. I think it really encompasses our branding, our logo, black and white here. And just being kind of upfront and transparent, right? When you go to the website, of course, go join the Discord. You can click this button. It'll bring you right here to where our Discord is. Just go hit this Discord button, and you'll see that it's continuing to load up. Okay, cool. So once you're inside of here, you're gonna be able to go. The first thing you're gonna want to do is go to verify here. Once you go to verify here, all you have to do is click this emoji right here, and that's gonna automatically verify you inside of the Discord. The whole Discord will open up at that point, and you'll be able to come into there from there. The next thing is you could check out announcements, and you can see what's going on the announcement side. But one of the best things you can do is come in here where it says Sheep will speak, and you can see that we're growing pretty crazily here. A lot of people are coming in on board, which is pretty fun and exciting to see this thing happening in real time here. But come in here and say what's up, say GM. That's the biggest thing that you're going to want to do once you figure that part out. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to scroll up here, and you can learn about a few things. First off, I'd probably head on over to the official links area. Once you go into the official links area, here's where all of our links are. Go join our Discord, our Twitter channel. Go join our Facebook, our Instagram. You can see our token on the smart contract. Like, I can open up here and we can take a look at our actual contract right here. We actually created 7.8 billion, and that's a direct representative of how many people live on this earth. Again, think of the Sheeple token is a meme token. It's a meme themed token. So we're having fun with this idea as a meme itself, okay? But it's also going to create something bigger and better from it, right? It's not just fun and games. It's also something serious. You can go to our token website. We actually created a website just for the Sheeple token as well. We created this in Las Vegas. We did this sort of like hackathon style. This teaches you a little bit about the tokenomics. It's a deflationary token, which basically means that every single time someone moves or transacts the token, a percentage of the token will be burned and will never come back again. We're also looking into some interesting ways and plays that we can use our NFTs as a game and create a deflationary mechanism where we'll continue to burn these sheeple down, which hopefully, and again, this is not financial advice, so I'm not giving it to you, but hopefully they'll create more scarcity in the ecosystem itself, and giving it a lift in price in the future. Of course, we have a long-term, we're all vested long-term into this, but we would never tell you a guarantee on what the value of the token is going to be, not from any of us, okay? But I'm just letting you know, there's also some definitions, really good little website we put together, information about how to buy it, all that stuff is there. I'm going to come back onto here. I also want to mention that we've got two other things up here. One of them is a Crypto 101 mini course and doc. Of course, if you're in the if you come here, you're going to see some of our videos. You're welcome to join it, but also you do get a lot of our videos from the secret NFTgroup.com. You can just go there, join our Discord. As soon as you join the Discord, you're going to see how to join the actual training itself. So I just want to put that out there. But the other thing you're going to want to join is our contest. And in our contest, I'm going to pop this up right here, is one of 510 prizes, folks. So it's not like a contest that no one has a chance to get in there, especially if you don't have a major following or something like that. You're like, hey, Carl, I don't really have that many people that follow me or anything like that. I don't see how I'm going to be able to get that many people inside of here. And so right here, I'm going to show you real quickly is what the contest breaks down to be, okay? So right now our token, it's between like a penny and 3 cents, or a penny and 4 cents. It kind of fluctuates depending on how many people are buying and selling. But we're going to give away 100,000 sheeple tokens to as our grand prize winner. Our second prize, third, fourth, and fifth prize are going to split 1 ETH. Now, the 1 ETH is going to be like 50%, 25%, 15%, and 10%, I believe. Then after that, there's going to be another 3 spots for 5 Black Sheep NFTs. So 5 lucky winners there. And then 500 whitelisting positions that'll be guaranteed to be given out to those people who join the contest. Now, when you join, you get 1 entry. So as soon as you join, you're going to get 1 single entry, and that gives you a chance to win. You don't have to do anything else. However, I do recommend that you share, because if you share, you get, for every person who joins utilizing your unique link here, you're going to get 5 bonus entries. Okay. So forget the 1. Every single time you bring in someone, you're going to get 5 entries. Think of this as like a raffling system. The more raffle tickets that you get, the higher the odds that you're going to have to win one of these contests. That's why I'm saying that this is opportunity for everybody. It's not just the people who bring in hundreds of people. Of course, it gives them higher odds of winning, but it doesn't guarantee that they're going to win. Okay. So I want to put that out there. A couple of easy ways to share. We've got these buttons right here, or you can just copy this, or you can click here and hit share and copy this and share it that way, or you can share it directly by clicking any of these buttons right here. And again, like I said, it gives you 5 points per referral that you bring into the system. Okay. Really, really cool. I want to come back to the website and kind of show you the rest of the site and tell you a little bit about it. So of course, you know, there's more content being made every single day that's coming out, but really our core beliefs is this about us. Okay. We're the black sheep, the renegades, the change makers, the ones who speak our minds. We break away from the flock. We forge our own paths. We push boundaries. We stand for what we believe. We are the seekers, freedom fighters. We don't stay fenced in. We are the believers, the lovers, the loud, the proud, the bold, and we are the beautiful. We're the black sheep in our families, the shepherds in our communities. We are bad to the bone, and we are not alone. We are breaking barriers, heading to greener pastures. Join us. I would say even come and join us. And here you can see another Discord, and also you can join our Twitter from there as well. I'll just kind of show you the Twitter real quickly, since I haven't really shared it with you, except for the links. There's going to be another part that I want to share with you guys as well inside the official links area, or the Discord area as well. So you can see this is our Twitter, and we're doing like daily stuff. So right now we have this contest for the first 500 people in Discord. I think we've already just filled that. But we're going to continue to keep it open, because it's about who are the first people to fill out the form itself. Some people don't get it. They join and then they don't fill it out. Once that's full, we'll let everybody know. We always have really cool memes that we come out with. This one really kind of stuck out for me. A toxic system. The black sheep are often the ones who see through all the bullshit, right? And so we also, earlier I mentioned I'd share with you when we do our AMAs. Every Monday at 4:20 Pacific Standard Time, we do an AMA. Basically, it's just an update on the project, what we're excited about, and of course, we'll take questions at the end of those as they continue to come up. The best thing you could do is join the project and share it, because you want to be a part of this, and I believe that this has the potential to definitely become a blue chip. Now, I also want to share this other thing with you, how to whitelist. If this is still up here, or it'll be changed by the time you watch this video. But if this is still up here, go ahead and go to this form, okay? You would click on this form. I'm not going to click it because it'll have like my saved answers, but make sure you follow Twitter. You've already joined Discord. Click this form, fill it out. If the form is still available, then there's good chances that you're going to have an opportunity to still get in on the whitelist. Even though our members are growing pretty rapidly at this point, I would still say as a potential way to join is to fill out this form right away. Of course, we're going to have more ways to create whitelisting positions beyond just the contest itself. We are going to have some raids that go on Twitter. We have some giveaways that are going to happen. We have some sneak peeks. I'll show you this as well. Kind of have some sneak peeks that came up here recently. These were the ones we've got up here so far. These ones we just posted recently. And that's kind of how that works. We also have a chat leaderboard. We're paying attention to who's actually being active inside of here. We're going to announce some more stuff that come out with that. We also have like a poker night that'll come out. I think we started one last week, but it's going to be something that's going to continue to grow and grow and grow as our Discord channel continues to grow. Again, I'm putting this out here with urgency that you want to join this as soon as possible so you don't miss out on all the fun while we're continuing to grow this thing to the next level. Now let's head back to the page again. Go to the next thing. This is phase one. We've already done it. That was DAO registered as a Wyoming DAO. 80% of the tokens are locked. Another cool thing, us founders really can't touch any tokens. We've locked them. Liquidity is locked. Again, another really cool thing that we've done. Team tokens vested over 13 months. Our tokens don't come out. They come out to us over monthly. So it's not like we can just, kill the system and, rug it for any way, because we have to hold on to it. Contract is verified. It's also, so I think it was verified and audited as well. Yeah, audited on Etherscan. That's a pretty big deal. We've already filled out stuff to be on CoinMarketCap and on Gecko. We're just kind of waiting on those. It's going to continue to come as we continue to grow our holders, which is going to be kind of cool, because going back to the whitelisting, we're also doing a free airdrop of Sheeple tokens. So everybody who actually fills out that form and makes it, they're also going to get free tokens. It's just a free airdrop for being early. And then again, it's listed on Uniswap V2 and Dex Tools. Phase two. So this is where we're at right now. Again, going with that 7.8 billion number, we're going with 7,800 black sheep unleashed into the world. That's the number we're going to launch. 780 of them are being used for giveaways and team promotional material and whitelisting opportunities. We also have 209 giveaways and contests. This is going to continue to expand a little bit more, but that's basically the sort of the basis of our phase two. Our phase three is going to be a game. And so we all, as black sheep, we kind of came up with the idea of the fact that we're black sheep, but every time I walk outside the door, I have to play the Sheeple game with the Sheeple money. So the idea is a meme. Obviously, it's fun. It's got a pun connected to it. But in the game, we want to kind of use this thing to actually help educate people about financial literacy. We also are going to have some events. There's a summit we're going to be coordinating, getting together with other projects, other influencers in the space. And it's just going to be a lot of fun on that end. But mainly this game is going to be cool. We want to use that burning mechanism that we talked about earlier to get down to about 1 billion in total. Okay. And then we would make some changes where the game's just like free to play as long as you have an NFT. The other thing is that your NFT is going to give you access to some of these other things that I haven't mentioned that's not on the phases yet, but I'm kind of giving you, like, alluding to you guys to the future, some of the things. Your NFT is actually going to be like an access pass to some of these things that we're going to be doing here in the future. And then Gen 3, phase 4. Gen 3 is going to be actually the extension from becoming from, a black sheep or a sheeple to becoming a sheepdog, a shepherd. Of course, you're going to be a black sheep the whole way anyway. That's why you're in it. But that's basically how it goes up. And that's kind of how that works there. Okay. Of course, we're constantly adapting it. So I'd always say come back and look for changes because we have some changes that are going to come up with this as well. We have this whole like black sheep story we're constructing as well. So more stuff is going to come as you see it. Here's some more of our beautiful PFPs you can see. A lot of fun. I mean, just crazy, cool, fun stuff going on here. Ninjas, warriors, the Godfather, the Terminator, Samurai, Punk, Alien. I mean, all kinds of crazy stuff. Starman. I mean, just fun stuff, right? Like I said earlier, our team is fully doxed. So here I am, got Carl Saling, Paul Hoffman, Rick Thomas, Maria Marantelli, Brandon, Liz, Corey, Sonia. Corey didn't dox himself, but he is doxed. He just kind of put it there for fun. Sonia, Jason Myers, who actually coordinated this whole thing in Vegas, put it all together. I don't even think he knew what was going to happen, that it was going to go this far, but what's awesome is it has, and it's really turning into a real thing. Trip, and then also Daryl Hill, some good friends. There's also some other people in the background who I haven't mentioned here, but you guys will probably learn about who they are. We've got moderators who help us inside of Discord. We've got strategic partners who have come on board as well. So this stuff is going to be updated. It's already happened, but these things are going to be updated here soon. We also have our FAQs here. And once we're on OpenSea, you'll have OpenSea link, Twitter, Discord, and all that stuff. So you can see here, contest, FAQs, partners, teams, roadmap, about us. The whole thing is laid out. You guys, obviously, if you've been following me or been on my channel before, you know I'm legit. You know I'm here. I've helped people do all kinds of fun flips and stuff like that in the NFT space. I've been having a ton of fun just educating people for free. I've recently seen some of these things now become paid courses that other creators are now requiring you to purchase. I'm not doing any of that. I actually want to help build a following a different way, a more organic approach. And so, again, this is just like sponsored by secretnftgroup.com. Of course, I'm the founder of that, Carl Schuckert. I'm a co-founder of Black Sheep Renegade. I also have another project that I've been working on that I'll announce out pretty soon as well, just to be completely transparent. It's been fun. I've been like an advisor on some stuff. You guys have potentially even seen me a couple of years ago, was part of a big crypto launch that happened, and still kind of part of that team as well. But now it's a new time. It's the year of the DAO. I believe it's the year of the decentralized autonomous organization. And if you don't know what those are, I promise you guys I'll come out with a video here very soon about that. But that's all I have. So all I want to tell you is just go ahead and join the Discord. Go to blacksheeprenegade.com, join the Discord, join the contest, be a part of the community there, show everybody your badge of honor of being a black sheep, and we'll see you guys soon on the next video. This is Apeing Shill, and I'm Carl Schuckert from secretnftgroup.com, and we'll talk soon.